Hey everyone, Gill here. This is a follow-up to my earlier video on Novak Djokovic's statement following his positive test for COVID-19 along with his wife, Yelena. About at the same time I posted that video, which was mainly critical of Djokovic's statement, Novak posted a new statement on Instagram and all social media platforms that corrected and edited a lot of the criticisms or the critiques that I had for the initial statement. So I was really happy to see that, and it's only fair that I do another video about his new statement, his corrected statement. I thought about deleting the old video. That was something that I strongly considered, but I felt that it was probably best to leave the old video up. That statement did happen. And just make a new video about the new statement. And that's generally standard operating procedure. So the new statement is, I am so deeply sorry our tournament has caused harm. Everything the organizers and I did the past month, we did with a pure heart and sincere intentions. We believe the tournament met all health protocols and the health of our region seemed in good condition to finally unite people for philanthropic reasons. We were wrong and it was too soon. I can't express enough how sorry I am for this and every case of infection. If you attended the Adria Tour or were around any attendees, please get tested and practice social distancing. For those in Belgrade and Zadar, we will be sharing health resources in the immediate future. The rest of the tournament has been canceled, and we will remain focused on all of those who have been affected. I pray for everyone's full recovery. One of my main criticisms for the last statement is that Djokovic just didn't take responsibility for the errors that were made and for the way that the Adria Tour was organized. And in this, he says flat out, we were wrong and it was too soon. And we were wrong, if you watch the last video, is the equivalent of saying, my bad. So he's done it. And I also love the fact that he said we will be sharing health resources in the immediate future in Belgrade and Zadar. That is trying to make amends, that is trying to fix the issue. And for me, this is a proper apology, which deserves to be affected. Again, everyone makes mistakes. Unfortunate situation in terms of the timing. Again, I wish this statement, first of all, I wish it was the first statement, but second, I wish maybe he, if this came out before I recorded, it would have been a different story. That's really not my fault. Novak took his time here. A good 36 hours passed before he released the first statement, and it was a whiff. But it's really good to see that he quickly corrected it. I don't have that much to say on this. There's not much to commentate on it other than it's perfect. It's good. This is what needed. This is what needed to be said. But one interesting comment was brought up. Someone said, Gill, I thought you're a reporter, so you're not supposed to give your opinion. Well, it's very important, I believe, in this relationship that you know what I'm supposed to do, what my role is, what my job is. That's really important. So I just want to address that. I am not a journalist. I am not a reporter. A reporter finds out new information. That is their job. And their job is to aggregate new information. That's the most basic part. You know, they're also supposed to provide context and they're supposed to develop the story, right? So there's a little bit more to it. That's not what I do. I consider myself a commentator, an analyst. So I see it as my job to take what information is already out there. My role is not getting the information or initially distributing the information. That's the job of a journalist. That's not what I do. I react to the information, I analyze it, and I commentate on it. So that is why I do see it as my role to offer my opinions on these things. And I am going to call it like I see it. That doesn't mean that I obviously try to maintain objectivity, but objectivity means I will look at everything on a case-by-case basis, and I will give you my honest thoughts on how I feel about the proceedings. So I think that's important. You need to understand what I am in order for this to work. So I wanted to address that, and it's a good add-on to this video. Again, I think this is a no-brainer. It's only fair. I have to make another video. It's only fair to Novak, who corrected his statement and deserves equal coverage for both statements. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.